If you've been following the property headlines lately, you'd think the market is about to collapse or it's about to explode. Both can't be true. I'm James Precy from MGP Property. This is our No Bullshit series, where we break down how the market actually works. Not the sales pitch, not the headlines, just the reality. Most property news in Australia isn't built to give you clarity. It's built to get your attention. And if you're making decisions based on headlines, you're already on the back foot. First problem, national headlines. Much of what gets reported is delivered as the Australian property market, as if it's one thing, but it's not. Sydney slows, Melbourne pulls back, and Perth keeps rising, all in one article, with a headline that says, market cooling. If you're buying in Applecross or Bigton, that headline is not just useless, it is misleading. Property is hyper local, so we need to stop watching national headlines and start looking at what actually matters. Stock levels, days on market, buyer depth, that is where the truth sits. Second problem, clickbait over context. For example, market wipes $50,000 off values. Sounds dramatic. What the article doesn't tell you is that might be after a $300,000 run up. That's not a collapse, that's a fluctuation. We need to always ask, over what time frame? Compared to what baseline? Which part of the market does that refer to? If those answers aren't in the article, it is just noise. Third problem, outdated data. Most of what we read has already happened. The deals are done. The sentiment has shifted. To understand the market now, you need real-time signals. Buyer numbers at home opens. Number of offers, offer competition, how fast are new listings moving? That is the live market. That's what we need to listen to. Fourth problem, everything gets lumped together. Houses, units, entry level, premium, all treated the same in the same article, but they're not. There are multiple markets operating at once. We need to segment property properly. Price points, property type, buyer type. If you're selling a $2 million home, don't follow advice built on a $900,000 price bracket. Fifth problem, media is always late. They generally call the boom after it's happened. They generally call the downturn when opportunities are already falling. The best decisions come from leading indicators. Stock levels, days on market, buyer activity, not the headlines. The market isn't confusing, it's just being poorly reported. If you follow headlines, you'll buy late. If you follow headlines, you'll sell reactively. If you follow headlines, you miss opportunity. But if you follow real data, you move early, you act with confidence, and you outperform. Generally speaking, the media are not property or economic experts. They once were journalists, now they simply are media corporations selling headlines. They have shareholders. Shareholders expect profits. Polarizing headlines sell better than what might be the truth. Ignore the noise, find the facts, learn the truth, and get ahead.